Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. And in this episode we're going to go onwards to Sector 2. That, I just used the same word there, and see what lies ahead in Sector 2, seeing what's going on and stuff. Just like in the last episode. Pretty much most of the same things, really. But, yeah, let's see what the computer has to say. He'll explain it all. I don't need to. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Or saboteur. I don't know. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I've named it the SAX. So that's that thing that we saw in the last episode. Pretty creepy. I believe that the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. Oh dear. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. Headquarters says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bomb data ready in the data room. No, I thought it was being like the other room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. Yeah, because we've got to collect bomb data by going to the data room. Yeah. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own to somehow Samus. So first find the security room and unlock level 1. Hatches. Oops. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. I've got the press B, so it's get the level 1. Hatches. It's just an awkward silence. Yeah, my objective is clear. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for the sax, don't worry. Oh yeah, by the way, sax. Okay. So, some of you may scream at me for not saying SAX, but I personally, when I played this game in my spare time for the first time and all, I always said the sax. I don't know why, it's just quicker. Instead of going SAX, there's 3 syllables. Sax is 1. You know, it's more quicker, I guess, I don't know. But the thing I noticed after playing Metroid Fusion is that some of these environments now remind me of sort of Ratchet and Clank. You know, it's set in space, but there's still like tropical environments, like in the normal human world and stuff. Well, I don't really see this anywhere in the world, but you get what I mean. Like, there's got like tropical ones, ice zones, you know, it's not just space. Another corridor, space. Space again. More space. More space. You know, instead, it's just basically... It's similar to Mario, I guess. Because this one's called Sector 2 TRO, which is an abbreviation, you know, for tropical. So obviously it's a tropical place. And all where trees and plants live. Plus we're also going to come across something scary in the game, which is the SAX, or the SAX, sorry. Okay, I'll take a thought. Maybe... Sometimes I'll say SAX, sometimes I will say sax. Deal with it. That's just the way it's going to be, I'm afraid. You know? I mean, I'd rather do stuff that I feel comfortable with, instead of just, you know, following the guidelines or something, I don't know. And I'm already talking about weird things. And there's the squeak from my controller again, because I'm using the Super Nintendo controller like in my Mega Man X blind playthrough. That was far too fast speaking. But now we're in the security room. And this is where a major role plays in this, where if you get them, they basically unlock the level hatches. So you know, like the green ones being locked and the red ones. We can't access those because we haven't found the security level switch thing, you know, for the hatches and stuff. So after doing it, they all become unlockable. So the one in Sector 1, great, going onwards to Sector 2 and one in Sector 1. This is a weird use of repetition here, but in Sector 1 there was a blue hatch there we couldn't quite go through, so now we can. But honestly, it's not really worth it, because it just leads to a bit where we need another power-up in order to go further, so I'm already going to go back to Sector 1. I can't anyway. I can't anyway. Logic. So what's this room for? It doesn't appear to be for anything. Can't really do much then. Well, let's just go back. At times this I may, like I said, forget where I'm going and things. Like in that room there, I forgot what it was. That's the thing in Metroid Fusion, you may come across some rooms which look empty, but there is one thing that will help you out, and I'll go on to that actually when we're in a room where there is a hidden item, as it's a bit hard to explain it when you've already seen what's going on. I mean, some of you would rather watch what I'm doing instead of actually listening to it. I mean, what if people are deaf? What? Okay, we got to the data room. And now we're going to get bomb data. Cool. Bomb data's downloaded. Morph into a ball and press B. Okay, cool. So basically, now we have the morph ball, we can lay bombs and blow things up. Pretty simple. Pretty brief. And that's it. Oh god, what was that? I just heard an earthquake there and that doesn't sound too good. But here's what I mean. What I was saying earlier, that will help you out a lot. If you are a person that wants to collect all of the items in the Metroid games and all, I think that greatly helps you is this. If you look at the map, on like the top bit of the screen, I'm not going to zoom in because it's going to look freaking horrible because it's shrinked down enough. But if you look at the top, there's like this green flashing room, and there's like a white outline of a circle. That means an item is in that room. When you collect it, it then changes to a white dot. So, you know, if I go across here and all, you can see that it's a white dot. Those indicate as to show, you know, which items you have collected in each room and all. So if you ever go past a room and you see that there's a white circle, it means there's an item there. And you've got to go out your way to get it. It doesn't mean you can get it first time though, as you may have to backtrack to it by collecting a power-up or something. Especially near the end of the game where we have to do so much backtracking. But I'll get onto that later. Well, much later, considering that's near the end of the game. But like I said, this is a short game, so probably won't be here for long or anything. But that earthquake, I get the suspicion that was by the SAX, correct? Probably, or probably not. I'm pretty sure it was. Now, this is where I mean by, you know, the soundtrack. This is not really something I listen to, well, driving in a car or something. It's rather something that I listen to if I'm in a situation like a tropical place or something, or just when I play Metroid Fusion. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't really suit me that much. But even though there's items hidden all around the place, you will have to like explore them for yourself. Like, it didn't really show me that there's an item in the next room, so I had to go up there myself and all. But now, as you can see, there's like a white circle, so that means we can go in here and get the item. It's pretty weird how you get this one. There's a thing here that trick you, but you have to use your bombs in order to get up there, and then you get the missile tank like that. Yeah, trickery. This game does do a lot of tricks, especially later. Oh god. Trying to get some of the items you like. When you enter the rooms, you're just like, you've got to be kidding me. Especially ones near the end. Oh god, that's going to be the death of me. But either way, I'm going to try to collect them all. Should be good. I mean, I have completed this game quite a couple of times. I did get the 100% ending, and I think I got the best ending that I've got so far for me playing this. Probably has to be the second to last best, which is I can't remember what it is, but I know it's Zero Suit Samus or something, and I can't remember the pose exactly, but I don't know. I'm not really going to give it away. Let's just say that you know you got 100% all of the items if you get a Zero Suit Samus at the end, instead of just Samus with her suit and everything. But, you know, I won't really give away too much about that. You have to see at the end. What's not what is there to do here? There's also, I don't know if this is a theory or it might be confirmed, but this place here, SR388, is the exact same place in Metroid 2, where she eliminated all of the Metroids to get a baby Metroid from the Metroid Queen or something, I don't know. There's a chance that with this being called SR388 as well, it could be the exact same area, I suppose. But I could be wrong about that, as I'm terrible when it comes to gaming trivia. But, you know, I think that's what it is anyway. So there's a chance that this place could be the exact same place it was before. And there's proof as well later where you could actually see some of the Metroids later in the game, but you know, I can't really show anything for now, so I'll show that a bit later. I really love the environment in this place. It's like just it's weird. It's like scary, but also very calm with all the plants and wildlife going on, you know? So, that's a good atmosphere, I guess. Okay, where do we have to go now? Oh god, these things. These things are annoying. They basically jump at you and you gotta hit them. And this is also where they expect you to use your brain and try to lay bombs and that so that you can clear stuff out of the way and things. In other news, Metroid-wise, I haven't really played any of the Metroid Prime games, but I'm pretty sure I've gone about this before, just for those of you who are unaware and all. But there is this game, for those of you who like the motion control side of things, because I heard, you know, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption was for the Wii, and that had motion built in, because, you know, it was for the Wii and all. And that way, you could basically move the Wii remote about and stuff to aim and things. If you do want any original ones, you can pick up this thing called Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Wii, where they take Metroid Prime 1, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, all into one, and just put them with Wii controls. I've heard it's actually really decent. And quite a rare collectible as well, so it's pretty pricey. Same as Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh god, Xenoblade Chronicles, okay, I will admit, I'm kind of a bit disappointed that it never caught my interest, you know, when it first came out and all, because I was more interested in other games, as now it is blooming rare and pretty expensive. It's not easy to get the game for cheap or anything. Okay, so we can't really go into this room. Especially with the classic controller as well, since it came with the red classic controller, I think. I don't know, it could be different in your country, but it happened in Britain anyway. And these things, great. I could use my screw attack and try to kill them, you know, when I charge up and jump at them. But the problem with that is we're not supposed to be in there for a second. I could, but look at that, it does damage them, but I get hit as well. I'd only use it on enemies if they're all going to die in one hit, so I can just make it through, you know, without getting hurt or anything. So it makes it a bit easier for myself, and I also don't waste a bit of my energy. I've got plenty of energy anyway, I've got like 29 energy tanks. I mean, sure, that's enough. Either way, I think we're going to come up to the boss in a minute, if I'm correct. Oh god, I just killed it in one missile. That's weird. And what is this place? This is a thing. Oh yeah, that's right, we have to go through that door over there, don't we? But first of all, I want to climb up here, as this is proof that you need other power-ups. Those blocks there show that we need another certain upgrade in order to go through them. Like, you'll have that. Whenever you, like, blow up parts of the wall, they'll reveal what thing you'd need. So if you come across something like, what on earth is that icon? It means you need to get that, and then try to find out what it is you need to get or something. Either way, let's just go on through this door, and collect the... oh, darn it. No, it must be in the next room. But there's an energy tank in the next room, so now we're going to have a total of 4, making life a lot easier. Yep, there it is. And if you're stupid enough, you can just shoot down there and ignore the energy tank. But it's nice to get it first, then just make your way down there, I think. Oh yeah, that one there. Cool. But the one thing I never got is this. The charge beam's more powerful than the missiles. Look at that. 2 hits. With missiles, it took 3, but apparently the charge beam is more powerful? I would have thought that missiles would be more effective, but apparently not. Anyway, with that we are against another enemy in the game called Zazabi. This thing, I don't know how to describe it, it's a thing that jumps around, and you have to basically shoot your missiles up here in order to eliminate it. You can just shoot the charge beam if need be, but if you want to get him done nice and quick, what I suggest is that you wait for him to do that, and just fire charge beam and then missiles. So that way it makes it a lot easier to take him out. And how you know when to fire them is if he slows down his momentum, like there, see? So like when he jumps, he'll start to slow down, and you basically just try to shoot up the hole or something. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I did anyway. And with that, you should get him done and over with nice and quickly. I guess that's what I did anyway, first time. Well, not first time, sorry, I mean practice file, but you know. And yeah. Okay, that one pretty simple. Didn't really lose that much health either. And with that, we unlock a new ability called the High Jump and Jump Ball. Which is a thing that I talked about before. We need the jump ball, because what it does is it allows you to jump like this. But like I say, if you just jump and then do that, yeah, it makes it a lot easier. So like if there was a hatch here, I could just crawl through it like this. This is fun. I'm just holding down the A button while just jumping around like this. And with the high jump, it allows us to... Well, what did you expect? Jump higher. What else would it do? Blimmin' make us tall. Anyways, yeah, it's been around 15 minutes, and I reckon we're probably going to call things up here at Metroid Fusion. In the next episode of Metroid Fusion, we will be going further by going further through Sector 2, I guess, with our new abilities. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode of Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. And I honestly never knew you could do this before. I'm going to be amused by this for a long time.